Law 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Power is like a game of chess. If you are constantly chasing after your opponent, you are already at a disadvantage. Those who act out of desperation, who always make the first move, or who eagerly pursue others are revealing one thing: they lack control. Law 8 of the 48 Laws of Power teaches a critical lesson: make other people come to you, use bait if necessary. Those who truly hold power never run after opportunities, people, or recognition. They make the world come to them. Whether through allure, strategy, or calculated patience, they position themselves as the prize, the force that others must seek. History is filled with those who understood this, and those who failed. Take Julius Caesar, for example. Before he became the undisputed ruler of Rome, he was captured by pirates. Instead of begging for his life or negotiating his release, he acted as if he was in control. He laughed at their ransom demand, telling them they had asked for too little. He promised that once freed, he would return and punish them, and he did. He hunted them down, executed them, and turned what could have been a humiliating moment into a demonstration of power. Caesar never acted like a desperate victim. He controlled the narrative, even in captivity. Compare this to the story of Napoleon Bonaparte's downfall. At the height of his power, Napoleon had Europe at his feet. But he made a critical mistake: he kept chasing victory. Instead of consolidating his power, he launched an invasion of Russia in 1812, believing he could force them into submission. The Russians, however, followed Law 8. They did not fight him directly, they lured him deeper into their territory, allowing time, distance, and the brutal winter to destroy his army. Napoleon, once feared, returned to France a broken man. He had pursued too aggressively, and his enemies made him pay the price. This law applies not just to war and politics but to business and everyday life. Consider Warren Buffett, the billionaire investor. Unlike other investors who scramble to chase every hot stock or deal, Buffett follows a simple philosophy: let opportunities come to you. He waits patiently, studies the market, and only makes a move when the conditions are in his favor. This approach has made him one of the wealthiest and most respected investors in history. Then there's Coco Chanel, the fashion icon who revolutionized the industry. When she first started designing, she didn't chase clients or beg for attention. Instead, she created exclusive, elegant pieces that high society women wanted. She made her brand something desirable, something people had to come to her for. Chanel mastered the art of making herself the prize. Now, think about dating and relationships. Who is more attractive, the person who is desperate for attention, constantly chasing others, or the person who is selective, confident, and hard to get? The answer is obvious. Those who make themselves scarce and valuable naturally attract more interest. This is why mystery is so powerful: people desire what they cannot easily have. But how do you make others come to you in practical situations? Bait them. Give them a reason to move in your direction. Steve Jobs understood this perfectly. When Apple launched the iPhone, they didn't just put it on shelves and hope people would buy it. They built anticipation, leaking information, creating a sense of exclusivity, and ensuring that when launch day came, people lined up for hours just to get their hands on it. Apple didn't chase customers. They made customers chase Apple. The same principle applies in negotiations. Imagine two job candidates. One is constantly sending follow-ups, begging for an update. The other submits their application, expresses interest, and then waits, making the employer feel like they have to impress the candidate instead of the other way around. Who do you think will be valued more? There is also a hidden psychological advantage in making others come to you. When you make the first move, you reveal your intentions. You show your hand. But when you force others to act first, you control the situation. In ancient China, General Sun Tzu taught that the best way to win a war was to let the enemy come to you, forcing them to tire themselves out while you remain strong. This tactic has been used in warfare for centuries. However, There is one danger in this law: you cannot wait forever. If you simply sit back and refuse to act, you risk fading into irrelevance. This is why the second half of the law is so important: use bait if necessary. Give people a reason to pursue you. Create intrigue, drop hints, build desire, but never seem desperate. The world's most powerful figures all understand this: chasing is for the powerless. Those who have real influence don't run after people, opportunities, or approval. They position themselves so that the world moves in their direction. The moment you master this, you shift from being a follower to a leader.